Nomi Moore. For today's makeup, I am going to be doing something a little different. I always think of my drag makeup application as two steps. I have my face makeup or my skin makeup, which is primer, foundation, concealer, powder, contour, highlight, blush. And then I have eyes and lips. And for me, the face almost always stays the same because I'm not really like a personality illusionist. I'm just a gender illusionist. So I kind of keep my same shape or template to my face that's my own. But the eyes and the lips are always changing. And the blush color will sometimes change too. So I thought for today's video, I was just going to do the first step, which is face, 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 face. So, and I just want to have a little bit of fun today and play around. And if you guys have some time right now, you can come on this journey with me. I just dropped my primer. Honey!
What?
I dropped my primer. Can you grab that for me? I'm afraid my face tapes will rip off if I move too much. Thanks, babe. I love you.
You're welcome. I love you too.
Okay, let's start with the SmashBox Photo Finish Primer and my Real Techniques Prep Brush. I've already cleansed and shaved and moisturized using Dermalogica skincare. You guys can see I'm still actually peeling from my laser. I had a CO2 laser done, gosh, I want to say about 8 weeks ago now. Yeah, almost 8 weeks ago. It was super intense and I'm super pleased with the results, and I still have like another 2 months of healing before I have 100% results. So I'm super thrilled with it. Dr. Kristen Aguirre at Advanced Skincare Medical Center, absolutely amazing. She also does all of my Botox and filler work, and I put a video of my laser and ultrasound therapy treatment on here. So if you guys haven't seen that, check it out. It looks more gruesome than it really is, but I think it's a pretty cool process. So I put it up. Now, color correctors. I'm using MAC Studio Conceal and Correct Duo in Pure Orange and Ochre. Since the shadow of my beard is a little bit more blue, and by the laws of color, orange neutralizes blue, I'm using the Pure Orange on my beard line. But sometimes I get a little shadow underneath the eyes, and that shadow tends to be a little bit more purple, and violet is neutralized by yellow. Or yellow neutralizes violet, so purple. So I'm using the ochre under my eye. I like this product because it goes on so easy with this applicator, and because it's a duo, so you get two in one, which I like because it's less space in my makeup case. And I want to blend that in with a beauty blender. And just kind of tap that in. Foundation time, Kryolan TV Paint Stick in 6W. And I'm going to put foundation over my eyebrows because they're microbladed, so the hair that I have will still show up, but most of my eyebrow that's microbladed will get covered up with the full coverage foundation. And then I'm going to work that in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So you can see how much smaller my eyebrows are now that I've covered the microblading up with the foundation, which is nice because I have natural looking brows when I'm not doing makeup. And when I do makeup, it makes them a lot smaller, which gives me more room to work with them and to tweak them without having to fully block them out, which I can still do if I want to. I absolutely love these Real Technique brushes. They are so incredible. Kryolan TV Paint Stick in NG2. Real Techniques stippling brush. Now time for concealer. I'm using the Kevyn Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX01. That is my normal go-to, and I'm going to be using that with the Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush. So I'm just going to mix a little bit of that concealer on the back of my hand. My body heat will help to warm it up, make it a little easier to work with. I'll do just a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to blend the edges with the Expert Concealer, or Expert Face Brush. And to set it all, I have a custom blended powder that I created where I mixed together equal parts of Nye Banana Powder and the Kryolan Translucent Setting Powder. Again, that's in equal parts, and I'm going to be using a Real Techniques complexion sponge to apply this, and I'm using it dry so that I get a fuller coverage finish. And then using the Real Techniques powder brush to dust off the excess. And then we need a drink, champagne with a splash of gin, sculpting brush, MAC blush powder in Taupe. Crease brush and the Taupe, just to gently contour the nose. And I'm going to pull that Taupe right into the crease. Powder brush to blend. Okay, now I'm going to soften the contouring on the cheek a little bit with some bronzer. And I'm going to use my Artist Powder brush, which I don't think they make anymore. So if you've got one, I really love it for bronzer. And I'm using the Too Faced Natural Bronzer in Sun Bunny, and I'm going to pop that on top of the contour on the cheekbone itself and work that up just to give it a little bit more graduation of color. Where the sun would naturally have kissed me. Now this has a little bit of a shimmer to it, so it really is a bronzer, which gives you color and a little bit of glow. It's not something that you'd want to use for a contour because a contour is meant to create shadow, so you want something that's matte and creates that shadow. It doesn't have reflection to push out. But that's why I like to put that on top of the contour, because I feel it gives it a much more natural graduation of color and it doesn't look so stripy. And it's not as colorful as blush, so I feel it's a little bit more neutral and universal of a palette. but I still use blush just on the apple of the cheek. And I am going to use my blush brush from Real Techniques. And let's do the Mineral Blush in Gleeful. And I'm just gonna pop that onto the apples of the cheeks. And then lastly, to finish up the face makeup highlighter, I'm using the Jeffree Star Skin Frost. The color that I like to use is Uranus, which is a bright yellow gold. It doesn't come off as yellow on the skin, but it does have more of a warmth to it, which I tend to like. Do you want to put a little down the center of the nose? And then on the tip of the nose. And then forehead. And the cupid's bow. And then we're going to blend that with our powder brush. And that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. I will see you guys next week for part 2, lips and eyes. So don't forget to keep an eye out for that. And please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.